Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to the channel. We're going to see what Spirit wants you to know today. Thank you all for being here. I hope you all are doing fantastic. Thank you to all of my subscribers. And I do want to say, woohoo, that we're at the 5,000 mark. So I do thank all of you for subscribing and supporting my channel. I thoroughly appreciate every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you so, so much. And I also thank my members as well. I'm going to be putting out another members only video, possibly tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. And as always, please take what resonates for you, leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, we're going to start with the True Intentions deck. I was guided to this deck. I feel like there's someone here that you might need to know what their true intentions are, okay? So, all right, Spirit. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do you have for the collective today? What is this person's true intentions for the collective, whoever this is? Okay, we've got honesty. I will be truthful and transparent in my interactions, even when it may be difficult. All right, well, hey, that's a good start right off the bat there. I don't know how you all feel, but honesty is one of those qualities that I look for in a person. And if someone is not honest with me, that is definitely a red flag. So whoever this person is, they are saying that even when difficult, they will be honest and transparent. And so, like I said, whoever this is, that's a wonderful start here. Okay, what else do we have about this person? What else as far as their true intentions, Spirit? All right, someone is needing a big favor from you. I'm looking for significant assistance and large effort on your part. Okay, well, this is someone who needs your help. Okay, I don't know what this is about. We're going to try to find out. I'm not sure if maybe you've already helped this person in the past, and so they know that you're trustworthy, that you're someone who gives great help, gives great advice, maybe. Possibly you're a good listener as well. Okay, but whoever this person is potentially going to be asking you for a favor. Okay. All right, what else? Anything else, Spirit? True intentions of this person. Okay, we have support. I'm here to support and elevate you while expecting nothing in return. All right, well, you just never know what might come out with this deck. So I was actually a little bit nervous. I'm going to be honest. I was a little bit anxious about pulling that deck because there's some crazy things that are in here, and you just never know what's going to come out. So, all right, well, hey, this is a pretty good start so far. All right, we're going to see who this person is. And they say they want nothing in return. I hope they're being honest about that. No strings attached. It's not transactional. Something where they really want, it looks like they, well, actually, I was about to say, to be honest, if this person is asking for a big favor from you, maybe in return, they plan on supporting you. Okay, so maybe that's something. I mean, so that, I don't want to say it's transactional, but I mean, it is kind of like I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Could be that kind of mentality. Even though they say they want nothing in return, I mean, they're asking for help. So it depends on how you look at it, I guess. All right. All right, Spirit, who is this person that is wanting to be honest, asking for a big favor, and wanting to support the collective? I'm almost afraid to ask. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm getting this. Maybe it's because all of these readings, we wind up seeing so much as far as dishonesty. We see so much as far as backstabbing, betrayals, things like that, that this is shocking to me. You know, I don't know how you all are feeling, but that's how I feel. So we'll have to see. Okay. All right. Well, this person either has gone through an ending, or it could be somebody that you've had an ending with. Okay. I'm feeling that it's someone that most likely has had an ending with someone else. Okay. But we'll see. We'll see what that 10 of Swords is about. What else? Who else? What else can you tell us about this person, Spirit? Who else is coming out in their energy? Okay. It's someone who wants to give you an equal give and take. Okay. It's someone who does want to be reciprocal in the connection between the two of you. Okay. Excuse me. It's someone who wants balance, peace, and harmony between you and them. It's also someone who wants this in their life as well. Okay. Well, so far so good. Okay. With the 7 of Pentacles, it's someone who's patient. It's someone who wants to invest in the connection with you. It's someone who wants to put in the time and the effort that's required to have a reciprocal connection. And this connection could be anything. I mean, it could be coworkers, it could be friendship, it could be a family member, it could be a lover or a potential lover. I mean, I'm not really getting anything one way or another as of yet, but in the in the energy. But yeah, this whoever this person is, what else about this person? All right. Well, the devil came out. So it's someone in devil energy. Okay. Not that that necessarily is a bad thing, but it's someone who has obstacles in their way that is preventing them from progressing in life or progressing in certain ways. So, this person, yes, they could have addictions. They could have negative patterns or mindsets, things like that, that need healing. This person could just have a limiting belief about themselves. That could be what this devil energy is. It could be an irrational fear is what this person could have. So it doesn't have to be anything malicious or anything that screams a red flag for you to run in the other direction necessarily, but it is showing a certain level of toxicity here. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have Justice. So it's someone who does want to be fair with you. It's someone who, again, wants reciprocity. They could work in the legal system as well. Okay. They could also, actually, I'm also getting, it could be someone going through a divorce or some kind of legal issues. With the 10 of Swords and Justice coming out, I mean, they could also be going through karma, but I feel like this person very well could be going through, like I said, a divorce or something like that, or like I said, having some kind of legal issue. Okay. All right. So as far as signs so far, we've got air, earth, and what else do we have here? We have Capricorn with the devil. We have Libra with justice. And we've got Sagittarius with temperance. So that's fire. Okay. I see everything but water. All right. So I feel like this person is looking for stability. Okay. I see more pentacles out here than anything right now. So I feel like this person might be or have been living in some kind of unstable type environment, and maybe they're getting out of it. But let's see. What is this 10 of Swords about, Spirit? Can you clarify the 10 of Swords, please? Okay, we've got the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, The Queen of Pentacles. That's a divorce. So, I mean, this could be you. I don't know if this person. I mean, I'm gonna throw this out there. I keep saying I'm gonna be honest, but I really don't feel that this 10 of Swords is about you. Okay. Now, I mean, you could be this person wanting to be honest, asking for a big favor, but also giving someone support if you are going through a divorce. Okay. But I don't feel like, this is the person that you're divorcing asking you for a big favor. I feel like this is someone that is going through this with someone else. Okay. And it could be the King of Pentacles. It could be the Queen of Pentacles. Male or female, doesn't matter the gender here. Okay. So whoever this could be that you might think of in your life. But this person, I feel, is going through, like I said, an ending, potentially a divorce, and they want to be honest about it. They want to talk about it. They want to be authentic and transparent, even if they don't want to be, even if it's uncomfortable. Okay. Yeah. And at the bottom, we do have the Knight of Swords. So, this person could be coming in impulsively or quickly, wanting to talk. Okay. So don't be surprised if you get some kind of message possibly from whoever this person is. They could be an earth sign, or it could just be the energy, okay, that where maybe this was an established connection or relationship. I mean, it doesn't have to be a marriage per se. It could be something where it was just a long-term relationship. There could be assets or children involved, but it's definitely a counterpart situation here. Okay. But yeah, they want to bring you truth and honesty. So that, like I said, this could be a friend of yours. It could be a coworker. I mean, it could be anyone. Like I said, it could even be a family member. And like I said, with the devil, I mean, yes, it could be that this person does have addiction issues that maybe they want to talk about. Maybe there are other things involved here as far as this devil energy, but it very well could be that this devil energy has to do with fears. That this person has been with maybe this other person for quite a while, and they haven't been single in so long. What am I going to do? Like, I need to do this. I need to do that. Like, can you help me? I mean, we'll have to see. But it does say on that card, I'm looking for significant assistance and large effort on your part. So, like, how large is large? You know? I mean, how much are you willing to help this person, whoever they are? But okay, so nothing new as far as signs. Okay. All right. Spirit, what does this person want to be honest about? What does this person want to be honest about? I mean, we know that they're going to talk about this ending or whatever, but what does this person want to be honest about? Something flip over. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, first off, we have the High Priestess. So maybe they want to be honest about how they're feeling intuitively, that maybe they have intuitively felt that this ending needed to happen, that there was betrayal going on behind their back, that maybe whoever this person is, whether it's the King of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles, that maybe um, there's been silence between the two of them for a while. They've been living under one roof, but not really talking. That maybe this person has been kind of keeping this quiet, and wearing a mask that everything was okay. You know, they don't want people to know the details. Okay. With justice, again, it's talking about legal issues. I also feel, I mean, it didn't come out in reverse, but there is the possibility that this person was hoping to have things be reciprocal and fair in this connection, and that they just weren't. Okay. Maybe it was a one-sided connection. And there is, like I said, though, the strong possibility that there is some kind of legal issue here going on, or a legal process that this person is involved in. And maybe that has something to do with this favor as well. I don't really know what that could be. We'll see. We'll get into the favor here in just a sec. But you know, maybe there's child support involved. Maybe if they own a home together or something like that, then that's involved. Okay. But it could also, like I said, be a divorce as well. Okay. What else, Spirit? Oh, okay. So this just popped out. Someone here was non-committal. I'm feeling that it very well could have been the person that, okay, so not the person that you're talking to, but the person that they were with, okay, or the person that's betrayed them. I feel like the person that they have been with or married to, whatever the situation is, I feel like that person has been maybe keeping their options open behind this person's back. Okay. Looking for greener grass. Yeah, there is a lot of anxiety here. This person's not sleeping because of the amount of stress that they're under. Okay. So they want to talk about the fact that they're not sleeping, the fact that they intuitively felt that something wasn't right here with this person. Okay. As far as the connection, the relationship. What else, Spirit, did they want to be honest about? And that they're just bummed out. They're like feeling disappointed, like this whole marriage, relationship, whatever it was that they had, is now being seen by them as a missed opportunity, that it's over and done with. And they could also be going through depression as well. Okay. On the bottom is the King of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like, I mean, it could be about a King of Pentacles, but for some of you, this is the King of Pentacles that needs to talk to you. And when I say, I mean, king or queen, I mean, male or female, it really doesn't matter. But the difference really is that the king, to me, is that the King of Pentacles is like the breadwinner financially. Not that the Queen of Pentacles can't be the breadwinner, but the King of Pentacles is the provider and the protector. And so whoever this person is, I mean, I feel like for some of you, like I said, this will be the person that is coming to you. But for some of you, this is the person that it's about. Okay? Yeah, and then the Knight of Swords again on the bottom, yeah. So I feel like for the majority of you that it's the King of Pentacles that's planning on coming toward you. Okay? So now we have Cups here. So all signs are out here. We also have Libra and Cancer. Okay, but all signs are here. Spirit, what is this Knight of Wands about? Can you tell me about this Knight of Wands? Okay, I didn't really shuffle, but we've got the Emperor. Male or female, doesn't matter. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So someone here was looking for a new beginning. They isolated themselves from the other person. They were trying to be in control here. And I feel like, and they could be very controlling as well. And I also feel with the Emperor being here that whoever this is, this person is very, very well, most likely in their pride and ego. Okay, so they feel entitled to having whatever they want, including keeping their options open. What else about this Knight of Wands spirit? Who is this Knight of Wands? What is this about? Okay. What is this? Okay. This person is anxious. Okay. I also feel like they probably caused anxiety in the other person. So I feel like whoever this Knight of Wands is, and I feel like it is the other person here, not that King of Pentacles. So I guess it's the Queen of Pentacles. But take it as it resonates. I feel like this person tends to use love bombing. And so I feel like this could have been a cycle, or that every time the King of Pentacles became suspicious, that the other person would come in and love bomb and try to distract the other person from what they were doing. But deep inside, this person knew intuitively, yeah, and it was the person they were married to or with. They knew that this person was doing something. Okay, okay. So we have the Nine of Wands here. So it looks like both parties are wounded here in different ways. They both have boundaries in place, but I'm getting the message that this Knight of Wands is in this wanting to keep their options open. Grass is always greener somewhere else. And it was 22-22 when I said that. They're in this mentality because of prior wounding from like childhood or trauma or something from the past. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay, because we have the Six of Cups as well. So it's some kind of wounding from the past. Okay, we also have the Page of Cups here. So that's again telling me that this person, and I just got chills, yeah. This person has wounding from the past, most likely from childhood, which is why they are in that Knight of Wands energy. It's almost like this person doesn't feel comfortable getting out of that Knight of Wands energy. And whatever this relationship is or was, I feel like they tried to be in this relationship for as long as they could, but because of this wounding, it hasn't been healed. It hasn't been addressed. Like this person, I feel like whoever this, the Knight of Wands is actually the Queen of Pentacles, I believe, for most of you. And I feel like whatever that person has been through, it's put them in this energy here, because commitment, it scares them. And they're afraid to settle down with one person. Okay. And maybe they came across to this other person, to the King of Pentacles or whoever, as someone that is wanting commitment or something like that, because they knew that that was the only way that they could be in this relationship. Okay. But I feel like this person has issues with control, whoever this is. And again, it's wounding. And I also feel that this person could also be looking for attention, like I said, from other people, because it feeds their ego and it kind of helps them feel better about themselves, which again does stem from wounding. Okay. So like I said, all signs are here. We have Aries, and Virgo with the Hermit as well. Okay. All right. So Spirit, what is this big favor that this person has for the collective? What is this big favor? What is this big favor that this person has from the, maybe to help them with the ending, to help them with the lessons that they need to learn here so they don't fall back into old patterns. I feel like this person maybe wants to give this person another chance, possibly. Maybe this person has given this person multiple chances in the past, and this is just a recurring cycle, and they don't want to get sucked back into it. So they might need help with transforming themselves through learning the lessons that are needed here. Okay, because I feel like in the past that maybe the lessons haven't been learned, and that's why this cycle has repeated. Maybe they've seen how good you are in transforming yourself after going through endings or making your life the way you want it to be, things like that. Like maybe you're an alchemist, and this person is looking for help, from you because they see that. Okay, what else is this person needing as a big favor, Spirit? Okay, something about burden. There's something here that this person's burdened about that they might need help with. Okay. For some of you, it could have to do with children or a child. Okay, again, with the Hermit, I feel like this person needs to reflect on things. They know they need to do this. They know they need to take the time and isolate. They know they need to go within and introspect and reflect on things so that, like I said, they don't repeat a cycle with either this person or anyone else, because I feel like they've had a significant amount of stress and anxiety here. They could even be on medication. These two cards here, the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Cups, I'm actually getting depression and anxiety, because a lot of times they go hand in hand. And so I almost feel like this person could be dealing with both depression and anxiety from this situation, and they could very well already be on medication. Okay. So, all right, what else? Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, so again, with the Hermit, I feel like this person might need help. Like maybe this person's never meditated before. Maybe this person, they don't know how to learn these lessons or how to address these things within themselves. Okay. I'm gonna say here with the Knight of Cups coming out that this person might need help by you showing them how to love themselves. As sad as that sounds, I feel like this person is not used to doing that. And Freya agrees that this person maybe is not used to doing for themselves. Maybe they always do for others, their family or friends or whoever, and they always put themselves last. So I feel like this person has seen you with a tremendous amount of self-respect and self-love. And I feel like this person wants to know how you do that. And for some of you, I mean, you might not even be able to tell this person. It's just like second nature to you. You know what I mean? But if any of you have advice or anything like that, then this person might, ask for that. I hate to say it, almost in certain ways, it almost feels like this person needs therapy, and they might be looking for that from you. So I know that a lot of the collective, as well as myself, you know, we're big on helping other people and doing whatever we can to help other people. But if this situation takes a lot out of you, you might want to refer this person to a therapist at some point. You know, just depending. I mean, I don't know exactly how deep this will get for you, or, you know, if you will even want to give this person this significant assistance. But it seems, excuse me, it seems a lot of this is spiritual. It's self-esteem, it's confidence based, it's learning lessons and transforming on the inside that this person needs help with. And I feel like they've seen you do this. And so you're like a role model to them. Okay. Um, so again, we've got Virgo energy and Scorpio as well. Okay. On the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. This person is wanting more peace, balance, and harmony in their life. And they see that you have that. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have that. Some of you might be saying that. For some of you, yes, you do have this. And that's awesome. But some of you, you're like, I don't really have as much of that as I want, but okay. And if that's the case, I feel like this person, the way they see your life from the outside, that's what it looks like. It looks peaceful. And maybe it's just compared to what they've been through, you know? But yeah. Okay. Well, Spirit, so in dealing with this person, like, do you have any advice for the collective? Like, should they help this person? Should they steer clear of this? Like, what do you think? What should they do here? What should they do? Because you're not here to like share the load with anyone. You're not here to take on this person's burdens or anything like that. That you have your own burdens. You don't need to be doing that. But you know, as far as showing them the way, Spirit says it's actually going to be up to you. Okay, it's going to be your decision if you want to help this person or not. You will have to do it with blind faith because there's no guarantee that, you know, things will work out the way they're planned, or that this person is going to maybe take your advice or do everything as far as the way that you tell them to, you know. We do have the Page of Wands here, so be expecting communication from this person. Okay. And I feel like not only that, I do feel that you are going to get some kind of message or communication from this person. But I also feel that it'll not only will it be your decision if you want to help them, but when communicating with this person, you might have to speak in a way that they understand. If that, I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't want to say that you need to like dumb it down. I don't want to say it like that, but I feel like if you use certain like spiritual words or things like that, if you talk in a certain way, then this person might not get it as easily. Okay. Like maybe make the communication like lighthearted or something like that, where it's not so serious, maybe something like that. What else as far as advice, Spirit? I thought I saw one. I thought I saw a card flip over. Did not. These decks do that to me. Ah, okay. Yeah, a new stable beginning is possible here for this person. Okay. A new stable beginning is possible. But I feel like right now, Spirit needs, I feel both you and this person to be in the Queen of Swords energy. And again, male or female doesn't matter the gender, but for you, you're going to need to keep your emotions out of this and be more in your headspace, what you feel is logically best for this person. Because especially if you know this person in any respect, whether it's a friend, a family member, or whatever, sometimes emotions can get involved here. And I feel like Spirit is saying that that is something that might hinder the progress here. Okay, so you kind of have to detach yourself possibly. But I also feel like this person needs to be in this energy because they need to work through their feelings, but they kind of need to understand that they need to do what's best for them rationally and logically right now, and not feel like they want to return to this cycle. Because if this person returns and tries to love bomb this person, if they're in their emotions, then they might wind up falling back into another cycle. Okay. I also feel with the Queen of Swords that if this person is not interacting with you the way that you were wanting, if say they're not being honest, they're not willing to support you, all the things that they say here with their intentions, do not be afraid to cut this person, cut them off of your help. Okay. Anything else as far as advice, Spirit, before we head out? Yeah, with the Page of Swords, just I feel like keep an open mind, watch for learning opportunities to help this person if that's something that you're wanting to do. Okay, but make sure that this person is being real as far as being honest and wanting to be reciprocal here with you as far as your connection with them. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Chariot. It is possible, Spirit says, to move forward with this person as far as helping them, but maintain whatever distance you feel like you need to maintain to keep like your energy at a certain level. You don't want this person using your energy, being an energy vampire unknowingly, something like that. I feel like Spirit wants you to keep whatever distance that you need to, physically, emotionally, or energetically, to maintain balance in your own life. Okay, because sometimes helping other people, it can like suck the life out of you, or like maybe make you drained. Okay, so all right, I don't see any additional signs. It looks like all signs are here though. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to leave this reading here. I do hope it helps. I hope it brought you some clarity and some insight. If you feel like it resonates, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, take care and namaste. Freya says goodbye too.